Hi guys, my name is Martha. In this video we are going to go through the truncations and wildcards as one of the components of the search strategy, as we handled in the previous videos about the two other components of search strategy. This one is also another component, or a very important component as you're working on your research topics. So, truncations and wildcards are advanced search features that allow you to capture variations of a word by replacing the end of a word with a symbol. And we say that from here, truncations are basically help us to retrieve all forms of a word by adding a truncation symbol, that is asterisk. That is this symbol here at the end of the root word. And the wildcards replaces a single character within a word with a wildcard symbol, like a question mark, allowing spelling variations. And the key points we have to note in the search strategy, in the truncations, we have to truncations are wildcards. You have to know the symbols that you're supposed to put in each of them. If it's truncations, you have to put this symbol, and then if it's wildcards, you put the question mark, like that. When we go to the important considerations, when you're using truncations and wildcards, the database compatibility, you should always consider the database compatibility. That is always check the specific database you are using to identify the correct symbol, since they differ. So meaning, they're trying to mean that not all the symbols apply can apply in your truncations or the wildcards. And also, you should identify the potential for irrelevant results, be mindful of the context, and carefully choose where to apply these features. So how to use them effectively? You should know that when to use truncations, you can use truncations when you want to find all forms of a word, like different verb tenses and plurals. Or you can use when you are unsure of the exact spelling of a word ending. Then when you're to use wildcards, you can use wildcards when you want to find variations in a spelling due to the different dialects or regional variations. Then also you can use wildcards when you need to search for a word when one letter might be different. That is basically when you can use wildcards. Then another important considerations, you should always check the database specific symbols and maybe overbroad results. That's what you should be knowing when you're doing truncations, when you're using truncations and wildcards as part of your search strategy. And when you talk about database specific symbols, I'm trying to mean that always check the specific database you are using to confirm which symbols are used for truncations and wildcards, because not all symbols that you use in truncations can be used in wildcards. That is what that one means. And maybe when you talk about overbroad results, using too many wildcards or truncations can lead to a large number of irrelevant results. So use them carefully and combine them with other search engines like Boolean operators, which we shall handle in our next video. Then when you come to the examples of truncations and wildcards, here I'm having like two. This first one is for truncations, then the second one is for wildcards. So when you're searching, maybe when you want to search for a word, like searching for a word child, then when you search for a word child and you add this symbol asterisk in the middle here before putting your quotation marks, we find results for different things. They can give you results for child, children, or childhood. That is for truncations, because we say that truncation is a symbol for truncations. Then when you're to use wildcards, like when you're searching for, we say that wildcards, we use a quotation mark. So when searching for, like, let me take an example of color, word color, and we put a question mark here in the middle before putting this R. You'd find results for different things. You can find results for this color, and then you can find results for this other color, and they can explain for you what basically means. So because different people write the word color in different ways, you can find somewhere they are written color like this, somewhere you find they are written color like this. So when you put it, this one helps you to get variations, like very many different ideas, or it broadens your understanding about different words, the way they are used. So this is basically what we have for this video. Thanks for watching. Please don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more videos. Thanks for supporting me. I appreciate. Good day. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Thank you.